Hi guys, I hope everyone's okay and you've had a good week. Just a short-ish video. I just wanted to touch on a subject that's sort of come to mind in the last couple of weeks with the gyms opening up this week. A lot of you out there have started back the gym this week. I know a lot of people were quite nervous, apprehensive and a little bit anxious about starting back, stepping back into the gym again. Not just people who have never really been to a gym before, but even people that were regulars before the lockdown. It's surprising when I spoke to people this week on the gym floor how many people were a little bit nervous. And sometimes you can forget that when you are sort of a regular in the gym or you don't particularly suffer with nerves. So it's been great to see so many people back training and feeling good about themselves. And I'm sure a week into the training now this week, those of you that have done it have taken that first step, but are so glad and thankful that you did and feel so much better for it already. Although I'm sure that some of you, or I know some of you, will be suffering a little bit in terms of DOMS. That seems to be the common word this week, DOMS, muscle soreness. So, but it's all good in the long run. But the reason I wanted to make this video, guys, it's more aimed to people who have not taken that first step back into the gym yet. For people who have been gyms before or have never been to a gym. And why have you done that? I've spoken to quite a few people on this subject before the gyms opened, and one of the most common sort of things that people said was they're waiting until it dies down. They're waiting for the rush to die down. And with that, it's those nerves that for me, that is a way of kind of pushing it to the side, not tackling those nerves, putting it to a later date. And I can tell you now, those nerves that you feel now for starting something new, which is stepping foot into a gym, they are there now, and they will be there in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, whenever you decide to take that first step. They will always be there. So try not to kid yourself or convince yourself that you're doing it because you're waiting for it to die down. Because this week it's been okay. It's been steady in the gym. It's been busy, pretty busy in the evenings, but you know, the nerves are going to be there for the build up, whether it's busy or not. So the advice I want to give you guys is take that first step. Yes, you will be nervous. Yes, you will be apprehensive about stepping back onto that gym floor. But 100%, once you've done it and you've gone to your first class or done your first little workout in the weight room, whatever it may be, you've done one workout, 2, 3, you've joined them up, you will feel so much better about yourself and feel comfortable in no time. Okay, guys? Using a client of mine as an example, I won't single him out by name. One of my clients who I've trained this week, he did really well with me last year, started with me in January last year, did it incredibly well, got amazing results, and then the lockdown hit and like most people he struggled. He tried to stay on top of things, but when he started with me last year in the gym, it was a big thing for him. He was incredibly nervous. He'd never particularly started at a gym before, but he did it and did really well. Then obviously the lockdowns happened. He started back again with me, first session this week, and he messaged me after to say that he was sitting on the car park for a good 15 to 20 minutes before the session started, and he even considered driving off. He saw people getting out the cars, walking into the gym entrance, and he was building these nerves and anticipation in his head, and he nearly didn't come. But he did it. He did the workout. Did really well, spoke to him after, and surprise, surprise, he was so glad that he did and felt so much better about himself, and he's already booked his next session over the weekend. Okay, guys, so those nerves that my client was feeling there, so many people of you out there will be feeling that and will have already taken that first step. I'm so glad you did it, but I know there's a lot of you out there that are in that exact same boat but have not taken that step yet. Okay, guys, if you've used gyms before and you're used to gyms, then you're probably okay, you may well be okay stepping on that gym floor and cracking on with it and keeping yourself to yourself. If you really do feel like you need help and you need accountability, you need assistance, and you are pretty new to a gym, then it's 100% understandable you will be nervous. Although once you get started, and like anything, the more you do it, the more you progress, week by week, month by month, it becomes a second home. But if you do feel like you need that extra support and that extra accountability to help you along the way, I'd strongly recommend you go with a friend who is a little bit more experienced, or hire a coach or a personal trainer who knows what they're talking about and they're good at the job and they're passionate about their job, because that'll be a big help for you also, guys. Okay, I can think of so many clients over the years who I've trained who have been so nervous about starting the gym. It really is a nervy experience, and we do get that. But at the same time, if you shy away from everything in life that makes you nervous, makes you apprehensive, then you won't really get anywhere. Anything that you want to achieve, you do have to tackle those nerves. Okay, it all starts by taking that first step. Okay, guys, so just to finish, if you are in that bracket where you are wishing to start back in the gym, you've been wishing it for a while now, but you just haven't sort of plucked up the courage to take that first step, then don't overthink it, guys. We'll be 100% glad that you did it. But bear in mind, when you do step back on the gym floor, you probably won't be as fit as you used to be if you have had a bit of time off from exercise. So ease yourself in. If it is that you're brand new to exercise, I would strongly recommend that you hire the help of someone who knows what they're talking about, that can give you a prescribed training program that is tailored to you, your fitness level and your requirements. Okay, guys, so I hope that helps. Have a good week, have a good weekend, and I hope to see lots of you on the gym floor over the next few weeks.